Hi everyone, me again, riding through some of the roads around Smyrna, Georgia. I just headed out Georgia and I'm riding around. There was the nice police officer with his radar gun gonna catch somebody coming up this hill. I got to come back this way, so I'll have to pay attention to what the speed limit is. Right now I'm just following this car here, got a guy behind me, so I figure I'm pretty safe no matter what we're doing. But I'm not usually a speeder. I'm old, I'm slow. More often than not, you'll find me going slow where I can, a little bit below the speed limit, just to enjoy the ride and do this. Now in the car, I don't do that so much, but I will do it. We'll do it on the bike because I'm out enjoying the ride. I'm not really doing anything in particular, and that's what I'm doing today, just out enjoying the ride. And I thought you might enjoy it with me. So anyway, don't know what much is going on. We've had some really crummy weather this year so far and haven't had a chance to ride much. I have really enjoyed seeing the videos that a lot of you guys have been putting up, and I've been covering a lot of different subjects, new gear that you've gotten and things like that, and some people got new motorcycles. I think that's really cool too. Of course, we got this new one last year, the Spider, and I'm out actually trying to put some miles on it. I had to make a decision whether to go ahead and take it in to have the 4,000 mile service done on it, or whether to wait until the spring until I actually get the miles on it. I've only got almost 2,800 miles on it, so that's why I'm out here today, and I'm going to try to ride it as much as possible. You may not see as much of me on the V-Star for a while. Not only is this, I'm a little more protected from the wind with this, but it does have heated grips and fun to ride. And I want to play around with some camera angles. And I do have, as you can see, I've got this camera mounted, and if any of the video turns out to be usable, I will use it. But I've got to work on a different system of fastening it to the bike. It's just kind of sitting in a pouch that I have mounted up on the windscreen here, and it wiggles an awful lot. At least it looks like it to me. I'm sure it is to you too. Hopefully it's not wiggling so badly that it won't be usable footage. But anyway, I've had some people have been giving me some tips on my shaky head syndrome that I have, and hopefully I have not shaken my head too much. I don't tend to check the mirrors on this bike as much as I do on the V-Star, and that's a lot of my head shaking as I'm looking in the mirrors, and I just forget to use just my eyes, and I'll end up using turning my whole head. But anyway, hopefully it'll be something usable. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. Again, like I said, I've really been enjoying watching the videos everybody's been putting out. A couple of you guys have spun off other channels, and I've enjoyed that, and I've been surfing the web a lot. I don't know if you guys any of you guys are gamers. I think Spirit of 7 is a big time gamer, and but I don't play games much anymore. I used to play them a long time ago. I mean, by a long time ago, I mean like 20 years ago, when computers were not as whiz-bang fancy as they are now. But somebody turned me on to a guy named the Mighty Jingles, and he does video reviews. I'm sure he works for the company, but he does video reviews on something called World of Tanks and World of Warships and Armored Combat and and a few other ones. But what people do, people play these games online. They're online games they're playing with people all over the world. And on World of Tanks is the one that I like to watch. And really 90% of it is because of Jingles. And I like to watch it because he just got one of those voices, and he's got a sense of humor that just makes me laugh, and it's just fun to watch. And he does all kinds of different videos, but what he does, people send him their replays, video replays, that the computer automatically records when they play the game. And he will review them and comment on them. He lumps them into different categories, like a particular tank, like in World of Tanks, a particular tank, or in World of Warships, a particular ship, but he lumps them into there. But he also does funny things like he does, "Why do you have to be so mad?" And he spells it H-E-F-F, and it's stories where, you know, people, you know, they're really caught up in the battle and all this stuff, and something stupid will happen, or they'll, you know, I don't know, I can't describe it to you. You just have to check him out. But it's if you check out World of Tanks, The Mighty Jingles, you'll find some of his stuff in there, and it's just hilarious. I've been watching him, and I think he puts up one a day, so there are hundreds and hundreds of them in there. He's got 1 million. I don't know how many followers he's got, probably 1 million. But he's hilarious. He's a lot of fun to watch. And when you guys aren't, you know, when I get all caught up on you guys, that's what I watch. I'll turn and watch some of the Mighty Jingles. Okay, well, we just don't really have a plan in mind for where I'm going to ride to. I'm just riding and whip up in here. I might just do a turnaround because I don't really, like I said, I don't really have any place in mind where I want to ride to. So maybe I'll just head on back, ease on back a little more toward the house. But this is a nice little road through here. I saw it the other day and I came out. I could go a little farther out, but I'm just going to stay around town just a little bit. I've got a few things I need to do this afternoon. And again, this is sort of spur of the moment. Wasn't sure the weather was going to cooperate. This is the best day we're going to have all during the week. We are going to go to North Carolina this coming weekend, and there's supposed to be one day, I think it's Saturday, where it's going to get up to 64, and it's not supposed to rain. And I'm so looking forward to that. And my wife and I are going to take the Spider, and we'll, of course, take you along with us. And hopefully we'll get some good video, and I'll have something to talk about. Oh well, that's it for now. You guys have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.